Ukraine is the unconditional European leader in production and sales of grain and grain crops. The domestic farmers won this status several decades ago and constantly continue to develop in this direction. The richest Ukrainian black soil, or Chernozem, allows obtaining high crops every year, and implementation of new technologies for cultivation of crops considerably increases the volume of domestic product, which is sold both in the territory of our country and in many countries of Europe and around the world. Annually, the export of grain grows, and millions of tons of high-quality crops come on the international markets, where they are successfully sold and consumed by population of our huge planet. But growing up and harvesting the grain crops from the fields is only a part of the huge technological process in this industry. After harvesting the grain, it is necessary to bring it to necessary grade for further storage, transportation, and delivery directly to consumers. The first and most important step on this difficult way is to dry the harvested crop, reduce grain humidity, in order that it could be stored for a long time without risk to spoil and ruin the harvested product. The farmers from around the world understood the importance of this part of the technological process long ago. Therefore, each big farm engaged in production of grain crops uses in their work such a vital mechanism as the grain dryer. German company STELA is a reliable partner in production, delivery, installation, and maintenance of these mechanisms. Today, STELA is the world leader in production of the grain dryers that became the reliable partner for many grain farmers working both in the territory of Ukraine and around the world. For nearly 100 years, we develop, install, and maintain the grain dryers, helping to bring the wheat, barley, corn, rapeseed, and other grain crops to necessary grade, as well as to prepare them for the long storage, transportation, and consumption. Over the years of its activity, STELA Company has developed the large product range of dryers of different types, which are successfully implemented in practice in many countries around the world and are present on all continents of the planet Earth. The number of reliable grain dryers of this company has already exceeded 2,000 units, and new orders continue to arrive regularly. The year of work beginning of the German giant of the drying equipment is 1922. When its founders, STELA Laxhuber and Joseph Ackermann, founded the workshop for fitting and tin works in the facility additions, then Laxhuber restaurant in Massing. Primarily, the wind turbines for water and electric power supply of individual farms were made here. In 1926, the paths of STELA Company founders diverged, and each of them began to develop his own business. The enterprise of STELA Laxhuber is mainly specialized in agricultural equipment. By the mid-70s, STELA Company became the leading expert in the industry of drying equipment in Europe. By the end of the next decade, the German giant became to produce 120 dryers per year, provided that the orders came from all continents. By 1997, the experts of the enterprise installed more than 2,000 drying plants worldwide. The beginning of the 2000s was marked out by greater development of the company, the experts of which developed the equipment for drying not only grain, but also sawdust, pellets, and other products for non-waste production in the agricultural sector. Step by step, the company switched to production of the grain dryers on biofuel and biogas that increases the power and reduces the production costs while causing less harm to the environment. Let's consider the main types of the grain dryers offered by the experts of STELA Company. Stationary grain dryer MDB XN1/18S. Capacity of the dryer is 22.5 tons of corn or 59.5 tons of wheat per hour. The main feature of this dryer is that the corn heads and wood chips in proportion 50-50 are used as the fuel. The dryer is equipped with 2 heat generators. The hot air from heat generators goes to STELA SLI 2800 indirect air heaters. They are equipped with water heat exchangers, the water to which is supplied from the cooling system of heat generators, so the fresh air that enters the air heaters is preheated. It significantly saves the fuel. The loading of fuel into the heat generators and temperature adjustment is performed automatically. The dryer is also equipped with the exhaust air purification system and full insulation, consisting of mineral wool of 120 mm thick sheathed with corrugated steel sheet. The drying tower of the dryer consists of 18 sections ensuring the uniform air passage throughout the plant height. The loading of the dryer is performed by the elevator. Both elements of the feed hopper are used for grain accumulation before entering the drying tower. To lift the mechanism up and access inside, the ladder with back protection is installed outside. There is also the ladder for service control and cleaning of air ducts inside. The grain dryer GDB-XN1/13SU is the natural gas-fired unit. It allows processing 18 tons of corn per hour, reducing humidity from 28 to 15%. This dryer is equipped with a heating section insulation, active recovery system, and centrifugal separator for the exhaust air purification from the dust. The centrifugal separator is the structure without moving parts. It uses the power blow fan of the dryer. The use of the centrifugal separator reduces the level of atmospheric emissions up to 20 mg per cubic meter and even less, allowing installation of the dryers in densely populated cities and villages with strict observance of environmental rules and standards on emissions in any country of the world. The dryer MDB-XN3/15SU is equipped with the exhaust air purification valve system. It provides the process of active heat recovery, including the additional fans for warm air intake from the lower sections of the dryer and its directing back to the heating zone. It ensures the gas savings of about 20% in comparison with the dryer without heat recovery. In addition, the plant is equipped with humidity automatic control system, FRA 420. As well as all dryers of STELA Company, the structure is made of semi-rigid, high-quality alloy aluminum that significantly extends its service life. The dryer GDB-XN1/10R was installed in 2006 in Agrodome Company. Its feature is that the air heating in this dryer is performed by the indirect air heater and gas burner of Weishaupt Company. The indirect heating is the best to use when drying the oil-bearing crops. It allows eliminating the fire risk almost completely. The grain dryer MDB-TN2/13, installed in 1997 in Bobrovica city of Chernihiv region and Volya Company, has been used for almost 20 years. During this time, the dryer has provided its reliability and quality because STELA Company uses only high-quality materials and components. Ropa Ukraine Company, in very short time, built small elevator used for their own needs. When choosing the dryer for the enterprise, they trusted the experience of STELA Company that delivered the small dryer MDB-XN1/7S for this company. When choosing the fuel, they decided on the liquefied gas. It helped to adjust and commission the dryer quickly. The plant is equipped with a system of the exhaust air purification from the dust, with the exhaust fan controlled by the frequency converter, regulating the fan rotation speed and thereby directing the airflow. It helps to quickly adjust the dryer on drying of different crops. The use of frequency converters also allows reducing the load on engines and electric power consumption approximately by 20%. The feature of the unit MDB-XN 3/17S is that it is designed for drying of oil-bearing crops. Therefore, much attention was paid to the safety. The dryer is equipped with exhaust air temperature control system BME-20 Air, 20 sensors in each of the 3 towers, firefighting system, as well as grain temperature sensors. The dryer is also equipped with a valve system of the exhaust air purification from the dust, humidity automatic control mechanism FRA 452, as well as the air heating section insulation and frequency converters. There is a surplus of steam produced by burning of sunflower husk at the enterprise. So it was decided to equip the dryer with 4 megawatt steam heat exchanger. The maximum steam consumption is 7 tons per hour, temperature 180 centigrade, at pressure of 10 bars. As the standby heat source, the dryer is equipped with horizontal gas burner. The grain dryer MDB-XN 2/18SU is equipped with the active heat recovery system full insulation with mineral wool of 120 mm thick, humidity automatic control systems FRA 450 and 2 and FRA 420, frequency converters, systems of the exhaust air purification from the dust, Combi air clean system, and remote access system that allows monitoring the working process of the dryer at distance. The modification edition is the exhaust air temperature control system BME-20 Air, 20 sensors in each of the 3 towers, as well as modern firefighting system. Not all grain dryers of STELA Company are big and designed to serve the powerful agro-industrial complexes. The range of mobile dryers of 3 models, MUF45, MUF70, MUF110, produce 45, 70, and 110 tons of corns per day, with humidity decrease from 35 to 15%, was developed and put on the market for small and medium farms. Due to gradual temperature regulation, it is possible to dry all types of grain and oil-bearing crops on the mobile grain dryer of MUF model. The fuel for this model of dryers is diesel, natural, or liquefied gas. It is also possible to equip the dryer with a combined burner that can work on 2 types of fuel, for example, diesel fuel and natural gas. The case walls are made of semi-rigid sheets of high-quality aluminum alloy with longitudinal grooves. This material is anti-corrosion, perfectly protected from the effects of weather conditions and warm humid exhaust air. The mobile design of MUF dryer allows moving the plant quickly. This model is perfect circulation dryer with sufficiently high capacity that is designed for farmers and small agricultural enterprises. The technologies do not stand still, and experts of the German giant constantly develop and put new ideas on the market. At the moment, the flag development of STELA company is bi-turbo technology. This is a new word in drying of grain. The innovative technology of air duct system helps to reduce the required volume of hot air by 40% and thereby reduces the specific consumption of the thermal energy by 15% in comparison with the regular dryer with active heat recovery, while allowing you to save up to 20% of the electric power. Its need for thermal energy amounts to approximately 0.922 kilowatts per liter of water. The additional advantages of this system are the best grain quality due to use the variable ventilation and different temperatures, decrease in dust generation due to filtration of the exhaust air in the area of wet product, as well as reduction of carbon dioxide emissions. In addition, there is the variation of bi-turbo working on liquid fuel. But it is not enough only to deliver the equipment to the farm. After its installation and commissioning, the high-quality maintenance is necessary. The representative office of STELA company successfully operates in the territory of Ukraine for many years. The central office of the German giant in our country is in the capital of Ukraine, Kiev. The experts working here are ready to help their customers 24/7. They provide both information services on selection of the equipment and reliable service maintenance of the operating equipment. Each farmer knows that the idle time of the drying plant is not allowed, as it can result in the enormous losses and even loss of just harvested crop. Therefore, the service center of STELA company accepts orders for emergency repair 24 hours per day. Those already working with the equipment of this company could already fully realize its reliability and response rate of the experts of the enterprise, who come to the site and eliminate all the failures in the shortest time. For many years, STELA company operates according to the philosophy to achieve the highest possible production level in the industry. This idea is implemented under the slogan, "Service for clients." Thus, there is the possibility to quickly respond to the customer needs, as the company produces the special parts used in the production by itself. Such specialization in the main sphere of activities allows the company to continue to grow for many years, both at national and international levels. The dryers of STELA company work not only in Europe, but also in South America, Central Asia, Canada, and even in New Zealand. Today, the German company STELA is one of the world leaders in the market of the drying equipment, and bi-turbo technology developed by its experts allows speaking about the innovative leadership for future years. The technologies do not stand still, and the experts of the company constantly develop new systems that can improve the efficiency and performance of the plants for the most demanding clients.